Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome, I'm SimUK. This is Yacht Mechanic Simulator. It's a game I took a look at a long time ago when they released a sort of preview of these kind of games. There were quite a few things that I liked, but ultimately I felt like I wanted to be able to walk around and actually interact with the boat like it was a real boat. Unfortunately, I don't think a change that big is likely to manifest itself. But here we are. They've sent me a key to review the game. It released today, about 10 minutes ago actually. So let's just take a quick look at the settings. So let's go up to high graphic settings. Let's go, oh my god, yes, I'll keep those settings. Let's go to 4K. Let's change our field of view to 90. Okay. Controls. WSDA, left shift, backspace, left alt. Space, left control. Toggle objectives, undo is Z, redo is X. Mechanic vision is V. Finish testing is R, camera 1 and 2, jump left, jump right. Throttle up and throttle down. Okay. I'm not really digging the music, so I'm just going to ditch that. Let's jump into a new game, see what we got here. New game. As always, I'll be playing the game for the first time today. This is my first look. I'll tell you my thoughts as I play, things I'd like to see, things I like, things I don't like, etc, etc, etc. Ultimately, I want you to be able to see what the game has to offer. I'm not just going to chop it up into little bits and just show you the good bits. I'm going to show you all the bits, like this very long loading screen, for example. Things like this influence your purchasing decision. So at least you know when you come here, you're going to see honest, genuine gameplay. I'm not going to play it for a week and then pretend it's my first look gameplay and just surprisingly know everything, even though a tutorial doesn't tell you. If the tutorial's rubbish, I'm going to get lost. Because, you know, a tutorial is there to hold my hand. And if it's not a good tutorial, you're going to see that. Like this very long loading screen. Holy muck cheese nuggets. I may even pause the recording. It's taken so long. In fact, it feels like it's crashed. Look, I can't even move my mouse. I'm going to pause for a minute and we'll see whether it's crashed or not. That's weird. Okay, for a minute there, every time I stopped recording, it moved, and every time I started recording, it stopped. We got there eventually. That was about a minute long. Another day, another dollar. Well, today is your last day working for someone else. You finally have enough money that the bank will grant you a collateral loan to start your own business. No longer will you be forced to just pick up the trash, clean and do basic repairs on these promising yachts. You will be able to actually restore them to glory yourself. But first, one last job for your current employer. Let's show them how it's done. Come up to the lift and start the order. The boat is ready for repair. To get on board and start completing the contract, please find the lift and select it. Whoa. Okay, right. Oh dear, it's a bit stuttery. Oh my god, have they actually done it? So you can actually walk around it now. Oh wow. I am going to be so enjoying this if they really have. This is what I was talking about. Now you get a sense of that size and that immersion of the boat. This is a really nicely modelled boat here, I've got to say. If we come up close, I mean those textures, bearing in mind I'm playing in 4K, not good, right? Yeah, okay. It's not going to win any awards for how it looks, but if you step back and just appreciate the fact that that's a boat, and I love boats, man, do I love boats. Oh, I would so love to have my own boat. Anyway, that looks pretty damn good. That looks pretty damn good. I am really quite impressed with that. Right, okay, let's select this thing. Let's get this done. Whoa, that's a big one. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. It'll be a while before I get to get known enough to get my hands on one of these babies again. There's a lot to be done, but of course the senior mechanics are already distributed. The better tasks amongst themselves. Oh well, let's see. Lots of trash to pick up, stains to mop up, some simple repairs, and a missing propeller. No biggie. I can see what I need to do in the panel on the right. Let's wrap this up and get on with my own business. During the inspection of the boat, you can move freely. Use a mouse or gamepad to look around. To move your keyboard, WSD-A, left shift to hold, move faster. Space and left control to move up and down. Now let's find out what's wrong with this boat. By pressing V, you can engage your superpower mechanic vision. It will highlight everything that needs to be done, from rusted engine to the tiniest scrap of trash. I think there's the typo there. You can also turn it off by holding V. Press V to look for the trash and let's get cleaning. So, yeah, okay. It was short-lived. I would have preferred to be sort of actually walking around in the boat. But, you know, this isn't too bad. This isn't terrible. I think it's an improvement on what we had before, definitely. The shift is up, control is down. No? Control is down. What the hell was up? Settings. Controls. Wow. Why does everything take so long to load? Space. Oh, was it up? Space? No, space is up. Control is down. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Definitely these textures are a bit of an embarrassment. Yeah, I don't think they've done a good job with the textures. Quite disappointed with the textures themselves, but the boat itself I'm quite impressed with. So let's do what we're told. Let's follow the tutorial. Press V. Now that you see all the trash, open the pie menu by holding the left alt right mouse button. Select hand tool to pick up some trash. Hand tool. Move to the garbage and with the left mouse button throw it away. Remember that trash you collect will accumulate around the elevator, so be sure to throw it into the dumpster unless you want to drown in it. Right, I've got to... Slightly weird. Those nasty stains need a good scrubbing. Select your brush from the pie menu. Look for a stain with your mechanic vision and with the left mouse button start cleaning. You see a scrubbing mini game. Just grab the handle with the left mouse button, follow the arrows, move your RS in accordance with them. Right, let's turn that vision off because that looks horrible as hell. What the hell are all these red things? Okay, so these are parts I've got to replace. Oh, I see. Okay. So, let's get the brush. To scrub a stain, grab the minigame handle with the left mouse button. Oh, yeah. Nice and tidy. Let's install some parts now. Find the missing propeller. You can use mechanic vision for this to start working on it. There's also a handy list of items to look for under your task on the panel to the right. Okay, I've got an issue. My first issue I say. My next issue with the game is that you've got a button to go up and down. But if I look down and move forward, I actually still go down. Which is stupid, because now there's no point in having this. I want to be able to stay at exactly the same height, like it's my head, be able to move around whilst looking around but still walking straight. That's a really simple change that they could apply that would make it feel like you were actually walking on the boat. Wish they'd just do it, I really do. Okay, so I'm really not paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing? So I'm guessing I'm seeing through the floor at some of these things. Oh, why can't I go in there? Hey, why can't I go in there? What the hell is that? Okay. Oh, that one goes that way. There must be a way to open this door. Again, when I press the right mouse button, my mouse needs to centralize to the middle of the screen. There's some poor design choices here. Why can't I go through that flipping door? Hang on. Clear the deck, replace parts. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Replacing parts? This is not a good start. I've already lost what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't clean this because he wants me to do something else. I don't know what it is he wants me to do. I did read what it said, but I've already forgotten what it said, which is not good, is it? Is there any way to go back and see what I need to do? It does say replace parts. Ah, there we go. Okay. Next, you'll need to choose proper tools to screw in the part and twist them using left mouse button or right RS. There's a hint to which tool needs to be used in the upper left corner. Inspecting the propeller. What hint is that then? I'm gonna say we need wrench. The mount. Ah. Oh, okay. That seems to unmount it. Steps. Ratchet spanner. Now I need a screwdriver. And now I need a wrench. That's done. Time to get into the boat's underbelly and change the spent battery. First you have to open the hatch. Find the hatch open icon and click on it. That's what I'm doing a minute ago, isn't it? Hatch open button. Hatch open button. So it's a bit of perspex glass, I guess, stopping that from opening. Oh, hang on, underbelly. So hang on, before we go there, I guess there's like some secret compartment underneath, I'm guessing. Maybe not. So hang on, I think the battery should be sort of, yeah, sort of under this back section here. So it's got to be over this side. That's the battery. Ah. Boat parts. Many parts are hard to get, and you need to remove some other stuff before you can get to work. In this case, the battery is blocked by cables that need to be removed. Select them now. See, this is kind of good. Do you know what I mean? They've put some time and effort into the modelling of the boat itself here. To replace an item, you must first remove its screws. Select the tool, then use the remove tool. Now you just need to choose a new item. Okay. So wordy. They really don't need to be quite so wordy, do they? So how do I get the cable off? Click on remove. And then remove. So confused. Yeah, take it off. So I'm inspecting the battery cable. Okay, good. Inspecting the battery. Remove the battery. Mount a new battery. Accept. Remember to put the battery cables back on. I didn't take them off. Mount. Battery cables. What? That is really not well done at all. So I need a screwdriver. I don't see how I need a screwdriver. I need a ratchet spanner. That's what I need. Now that you know Yacht Cleaning 101, you can take care of the rest of the garbage. Remember to use mechanic vision to find every last piece of dirt. Go get it, Tiger. Man, this game could be so much better. It could. Now, I don't think I can clean that. I think I'm going to need like a pressure gun, but apparently I don't have access to the pressure gun. Okay, fine. Go back to the hand tool and we'll just pick up the trash. Ah, now I can open this. Very cool. Oh man, I would love this boat. See, all this stuff here, the stuff that's modelled is great. I just wish I could walk around it properly. Because at the moment I just feel like I'm floating around. Why can't I just walk around on the floor, you know? And I don't think I should be able to see the open and close icon for the shower when I'm in the other room. If nothing else, that's just going to confuse things. Oh my god. I hope that's rust. Oh, Jesus. This is such a cool boat. I so want this boat. Oh man alive, I like this boat. I like the boat. I like the modelling of the boat. I hate the controls right now. Okay, V. Clear the deck. Why would you use a brush on a work surface? You need a sponge or a cloth or something, surely. Oh my god, it's not rust. I thought it was rust. I don't want to know what that is. I do not want to know. What else have we got? Bit of dirt over there, apparently. See what I mean about how it's floating around? Nightmare. Must be in here. Jesus Christ. People who own this boat should have it taken off them. They have no respect for it whatsoever. Cool. Now it's time to take care of the remaining parts, find them and replace them using what you have learned so far. Okay, I know what parts we need to replace. So there's something here. Okay, that just took me to the other side of the boat. That's not in the least bit weird, is it? Remove the bumper. Mount a new bumper. And now I'm the other side of the boat again. Why do you keep doing that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I stuck here or what? How do I get out of this view? So I needed to replace the bumpers. So I've replaced one bumper. And they've all been replaced as a result. So I don't even have to go and replace each of the bumpers. That is not good. That is the shower head. Right, let's go check out the shower head. Click on it. Right click, remove, right click, mount. Almost done. There's just hull cleaning left. Select your pressure washer from the pie menu. Barely get myself in there, to be honest. Pressure gun. To clean the hull of the ship, move your pressure washer smoothly over the surface of the ship whilst holding the left mouse button. I'm not going to lie, there's certainly a sense of sort of meditative cleaning a boat down. Again, you know, I'm a big fan of boats, so cleaning them down is not something I would necessarily hate. Or if I really had a boat, it's probably not something I'd overly relish either, but there you go. The slightly floaty controls are not really helping me much. But they're not too bad, I suppose. They're functional. Doesn't really say anything about cleaning the top of the boat, but you know, if you're going to do it properly. Do you see what I mean about how I'm constantly, because I'm looking down, I'm constantly moving downwards. I just need to be able to hold my position, my height, so that I can move around and clean freely. The way the controls are at the moment really doesn't do anything to help with that. I'm either moving up or down constantly, and that's a real pain in the ass. Got to ask, when was this last cleaned? Because there's not a single bit on this boat that's clean. It's disgusting. It is a tad bit easier if you move further back. Then it obviously makes it harder to see where the dirt actually is. Games like this usually want you to clean, say, 80 or 90%. There you go. So you don't even have to finish it. Finally, my shift is done and I received my last payment. I'm so excited that I think I'll run over the laptop and contact the bank already. Very good. All repairs on the yacht have been made. You can go to the laptop and complete the order, or let your creativity flow and enter whole painting mode. To start painting, select paint gun from the pie menu. Whatever you decide, go back to your office and use the laptop to finish the order when you're done. So you're an artist, huh? Good. There's nothing like nicely painted custom boat hull. You can switch between painting mode and sticker mode in the panel to the right. There you can also change colour and size of the brush or stickers, as well as use a couple of other tools. Remember that the reset button will completely remove your artwork. To open and close painting panel, press R. Okay, so I appear to be in sticker mode. Switch to painting mode. Brush size huge. Okay, so that will fill it. But I don't want to fill it, I want to paint it. How do I paint it? So you can't actually paint it. I can't actually move at all. If I press R, oh, okay, now I can move. So that's just going to let me paint whatever I like, wherever I like. So how am I supposed to get nice straight edges? Will it paint? No, okay, so it won't paint the... How the hell am I painting the underside of that? I'm nowhere near it. Oh, this is... It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Let's try a smaller brush size. No, that pretty much is the smallest brush size. Oh wow. So I can paint the whole boat yellow, but I can't paint a nice strip yellow. Man, that is I've got to be honest, okay, that is a terrible tool. Unless you want to paint the entire boat, it's pretty much useless. I thought you'd be able to come up to a panel like this and just paint that panel. Do you know what I mean? So you could sort of just do a bit of styling. That's not really something. I don't think anyone's going to enjoy doing that. I mean, unless you want a big yellow boat. What benefit is there to doing that? Unless a customer wants you to paint it yellow. But normally, you know, white with a bit of detail on it is what people want. Have a quick look and see what the stickers are like. Okay, so you can get a bit of detailing going on, and that is slightly weird. Let's bring the size down. Okay. Now, I'm not doing anything to rotate that. It's just spinning and rotating all on its own. So that's a bit quirky. So if, for example, I just wanted these struts to be black, I don't think there's any way I can really do it. Let's bring that sticker size down to the smallest possible size. Yeah, as suspected, it has painted part of the yellow at the bottom. And if, for example, I just wanted to paint... Oh, you can't... Because it's stickers, you can't drag it. So let's go back to... Oh, hang on. Let me just check something. If I press Z... Z is not undoing my last paint. So the brush size is the smallest brush size I can get it. Just want to paint this little section here in black. Oh, I made a mistake. I press Z and does everything I just did. So if I do a little bit, let go and start again, then I press Z. Okay, so that's how that works. But I don't see how you could ever get that neat. I'm pretty disappointed with that, I'll be honest with you. Right, so let's get out of this view. Let's go back to the computer. How do I go back to the computer? Here we go again. Now I've got to try and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Shop? No. How do I get out of this screen now? God damn it. Settings, controls. Cancel is backspace, inspect up. Toggle objective is O, undo, redo, mechanic vision. Finish testing. Ah. No, that's testing. Okay. That's when you're actually out on the boat. God, how do I get out of this? Oh, you have to press backspace. Okay, fine. And then I'm supposed to put this in the dumpster? See, look, it does it here. Do you see how I'm not going down closer to the floor or flying up towards the ceiling? That's how the camera needs to be implemented when you're on the boat. It would feel so much better than it currently does. It's a really small change, but I think it would really improve the game overall. That is what I would do if it were my game. I would definitely do that. Because then it feels like I'm actually the mechanic repairing the boat instead of just a spectral being floating around, haunting the bloody thing. This is where you will pick up and finalize your orders. Time in the description of the order means the time during which the order will be displayed in the mailbox, not how much time you have to complete that order. Now open the mailbox and complete the order. After the tutorial, you'll be able to test your boats in the bay. There's no need for that at the moment. Testing your boat will get you a bonus pay for the order, but you risk damaging the boat and you may lose the pay, so be careful. Okay, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't test this boat, so I have to test and finish instead. Okay, congratulations, you've completed the Yacht Mechanic Simulator tutorial. There is a second, much larger order ahead of you. Use what you've learned and complete the game on your own. Good luck. So, bearing in mind, unlocked boats, the Sundance, the Byline and the Catalina. So bearing in mind, this is the same building that I was in just now, and this is supposed to be my company. Whoa, what happened there? And this is, bloody hell. It's a shame you can't climb up on the boats and just get involved that way. Some of the lighting's pretty shocking. Look at that. That's really square, isn't it? Graphically, that's not impressive. I'll go up the ladder. It's a shame because I think there's a lot here that I like, believe it or not. New contract. I took my boat out after the winter, but it turns out I've covered it badly and it's dirty as hell. Wash it quickly so it can be seen in public. Okay, let's do that. That'll take 10 minutes. 10 minutes of my time. So here is his boat. So I've just got to clean it. So I click on this thing and then we're into this horrible view. And we're floating around almost uncontrollably. Ah! Anything else? Now, if you like boats and you like being around boats, I think the fact that they've modelled these boats quite well is enough to give you a little bit of a feel-good vibe. Like, I would not mind a job where I have to fix and clean boats every day. As long as I got to go on a few boats occasionally, then I think I'd be good with that. Definitely some glitchy stutters and stuff. There we go, job done. Now press backspace and that gets me out. Okay. About repairing parts. So you finished the order, maybe you got some damaged parts laying around that you haven't sold yet. You can try and fix them to use the next orders or even in the same boat they came from. Just be careful, you may as well damage the part in each attempt cost you. Go to the repair workbench next to your office. There's the repair workbench. Oh, there it is. So, let's see if we can fix the boys. Try to fix. You'll see the repair key for this attempt at the bottom for a couple of seconds. Try to memorize it or write it down quickly. After the timer ends, the key will disappear and you'll have to press the correct icons in order the key specified. Be careful because a single mistake fails the attempt and damages the item. I'm not going to be good at this. I had a head injury in 2009. I can't even remember phone numbers anymore. Just to put it into context, before my car injury, I had a 155 character password just because I thought it would be fun. So I'm really going to struggle with this. Hammer, wrench, saw, that thing. Okay. Oh. Hammer, wrench. I clicked that twice. Saw. Oh God, what was it? Screwdriver? Great, the item condition has improved. Remember that orders may require different conditions on the item to pass, so if the task panel is not responding, the part may be of too low quality. On the other hand, you don't always have to repair everything to 100%. So it's at 80% right now. Let's try again. Not. Oh, okay, that's it. That's all I can do. Right, let's try and fix this. Hammer, wrench, saw, hammer. Hey! Hammer, wrench, saw, hammer. I clicked on the hammer, it just didn't accept it. Hammer, wrench. What? That said I failed. I think that might be somewhat broken. Let's try again. Hammer, screwdriver, saw, wrench, saw, ratchet. God. Really? I got it wrong. Bugger. Hammer, screwdriver, saw, wrench, saw. Is there a time limit? Success. So we improved it by 40%. That's actually quite tricky. For someone like me, if you haven't got a head injury, you probably find it quite easy. Hammer, screwdriver, wrench, saw. Okay, I get the idea. We've improved that somewhat. I think we've had enough fun with that little mini game. Let's see if we can take the boat out. That'd be kind of cool. Test and finish. Here we go. So how much is this game? £11.39. It's not a huge amount of money to ask for, is it? You did great. Look at this boat. Isn't it beautiful? The only thing they have to do is to launch it and appreciate the effects of your hard work. Welcome to the boating tutorial. Here you will be able to test your refurbished boats. Remember, don't damage the boat. Oh, wow. Do you know what? That's pretty flippin' nippy. And the camera moving around it is not good. It is really slow, the camera. Oh. Am I supposed to stop there? Complete the entire route, passing all the gates one by one. Time matters only if you want to beat your own record. Righty. Not being able to turn the camera is quite a big problem. I'm sure once you've done it once, it'll be easier to steer. Now where am I going? Here. Oh, I see. Now where? Oh, that's sneaky. Oh, hit the boat! Boating completed. I think I crashed the boat. Yeah, boat crashed. Order cancelled. Money refunded. I'm a little disappointed with that. I thought I was going to have to repair the boat if I crashed it. That's what I was hoping was going to happen. That's a little bit less cool, actually. So that's exactly the same job. It's not very exciting, is it? Casey Hunter, my university is planning an ocean diving expedition, but we're on a budget. We bought this yacht to cut the costs a bit and need you to fix it ASAP since we are way behind schedule. Could you help us in the name of science? I'm going to say yes, but I'm not going to do this job. I'm just going to have a look at it and see what a big job looks like. It's a tiny boat, but it's in terrible condition. So it needs cleaning. See, look, you click on this and then you go into it. Why can't I just... It's such a shame they didn't just let us do it from here. You know, maybe walk over here, pick up the pressure jet. Excuse me, hiccups. Pick up the pressure jet, come over here and just clean it off. And then get a ladder and climb up and clean the top and... It's not what I was hoping for. Let's say that. But that's just my opinion, guys. I think there's quite a lot to like here. I think the price is very reasonable at £11.39. There's definitely enough game here to justify that. It's just that I wanted a bit more realism. I don't like the way that the camera floats around. I said that the first time I looked at the game. They've definitely improved it because now at least you can walk around. But the change for me, it seems so stupid, but the change for me would be just being able to clean the boat here. I don't want to go into this floating camera situation where I have to constantly try and move up and down all the time. It's exhausting and it's not fun at all. I want to be able to climb up on the boat. See, look, there's a hand that pops up there, but nothing happens. I want to be able to climb up on the boat. I want to be able to crouch down, you know. I just think that would be way more immersive, way more fun and engaging. But that's just my 2 pennies worth. I'm just showing you the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know. If you haven't, let me know. I'm interested in your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.